I get out and no Lifeline, it's because I met a guy. Okay, I met this guy, and I was kind of into him, and he really wasn't that into me. And he told me, he was kind of on the fence, and he told me, Marjorie, he was British, so, Marjorie, I never think you were the one. You're not very outdoorsy. And I'm like, I'm kind of outdoorsy. Like, I like the outdoors, in theory. And so I'm like, look, why don't we, this might could work. Like, I kind of liked him. He had some qualities I like. I said, this could work. Let's go hiking. Because as a larger woman, sometimes you gotta prove yourself. Like, just because I'm this size, that doesn't mean I can't ride a bike or go on a hike or I might kayak someday. I'm like, I'm outdoorsy, And so he was like, okay, we'll go for a hike. And it was hiking. Now, the other thing, besides being a little bigger than some, I'm scared of heights. And like I don't even walk down the stairs at the Temple train station. I take like the urine-soaked elevator. Have you been in that elevator? There's like a sign, safe through June 2006. I mean, this is I do that. And so they're like, okay. So the day before the hike, I went to the Wizard and I said, I'm gonna do some recon and try to find a trail that is not too challenging, so that I can be like real cute, like as opposed to like, help me. Because that's not the girl I wanted to be, I wanted to be, and so the day of hike, I went and got my son's dog, he loves the Wizard, and I'm a nice person, and then the guy shows up and he's British and he looks like a hiker, like he shows up he's wearing khaki and a bush hat, like he looks like he's about to colonize a third world country. And we start out, and it starts out, we're fine, but then we're on the trail that I have scoped up, and then he's like, oh, let's go this way. And he turns, and like we're on a ridge, and we're way up, and there's like the river is like way down, it's like scary, and then my dog is pulling, and then I was like, okay, I gotta let this dog off leash, because he wants to go out down in the river, it's only fair, and if you know the politics of the Wissahickon, like, technically your dog's supposed to be on leash, but the reality is, like if you're on the Forbidden Drive side, that's where you have the mainland tourists and their J. Crew weekend wear, and they're kind of walking along looking at their phones, and you keep your dog on leash. But if you cross the creek, that's the wild side of the river. You know what I'm saying? That's Shakespeare's Green World. Like the rules don't apply on that. Like, you got people like unicycling, like juggling kombucha. You know what I mean? It's a different world. So my dog goes trotting down. He's a chill dog. He's not a mean dog. He's like if he were a person, he would clap along because he believes the room without a room. He's a chill. And so he's like in the river, and then like I hear this like, something's happening. And so I go running on this, and there's some people at the bottom of the river, and they have a dog on a leash, and their dog is like freaking out. And my dog, to be honest, is not bothering me at all. My dog is just like, like he's just like, if he were a person, he'd play frisbee golf. Like he's like this chill little dog, and get your dog, and I'm like, oh my god, and I'm feeling guilty because like, I'm sure their dog has a heartbreaking backstory. I'm sure he's not acting this way out of spite, and then technically, I should have, really. And so I'm like, Hester, come, and Hester's like, hey, what's up? I'm in the river, and their dog is like freaking out. And I'm like, oh, I can't like run down this cliff because it's too steep. So I just like sat down, and I slid down the cliff, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get, I wade into the river, and I get Hester, and I bring him out, and I hand him off to this Neville. I'm not using this word, Neville. I hand him off to this date who, like, could you take my dog? And he takes the dog, and I'm like, well, what do I do? Like, I can't slide up. Like, how am I gonna get around? I'm gonna die. Like, this is like, they're gonna have to call the fire department and pull me out of the winch. Like, and that's not what I was trying to look up. I want to, like, look good. I want to be like a 6-year-old fat lady at the bottom of a cliff. I'm like, okay. Positive self-talk, and I started kind of clawing clawing my way up this mud cliff. And in the meantime, the people with this psychotic dog, they somehow had gotten out. And they're walking along the rim and they're looking at me like, you need to get your dog on the leash. I'm like, really? Like, you see that? Like, and you're not, like I've been feeling guilty up to this point, but now I'm like, haters be hating, you know, like just whatever, move along. And so I just start clawing my way. I finally get to the top. My knees are bloody. I'm covered in sweat. Neville is looking at me. Fortunately, my nails look good because my point is, if you want to be outdoorsy, go for a jog.